Now, so let's see how she gets on here. 1 mile for the Betfred Mayhill Stakes. And they all get away to a good line, including Moon Target, who's much more fluent into her stride in the red, white and blue. Right-hand side is Time for Showcasing. And then the silver colours of Venetian Lace. And right on the left-hand side, Swift Winds leads a breakaway group of 3. So we've got 2 groups here. Swift Winds giving a lead to Venetian Lace. And also Rose Gayeth. The 5 towards the far side. Moon Target right to the 4 there with Time for Showcasing. They're being followed through by the pink cap of Pacific Mission, Aylin in the silver colours, and that cluster of 5 is completed by Sugar Island. So heading on down towards the halfway stage, Swift Winds, clear advantage on the near side, has the overall lead. Time for Showcasing second, disputing that position with Venetian Lace. Then the red, white and blue of Moon Target. Pacific Mission's pink cap over on the far side is Sugar Island. Aylin covered up in that group. And on the right-hand side, now moving to the right, Rose Gayeth's red cap. So wide across the course here, Moon Target out, being pressed now by Pacific Mission, who moves forward. Right-hand side, Time for Showcasing. Aylin is now being ridden behind Sugar Island, and it's Sugar Island and Time for Showcasing who have the lead with Moon Target, Pacific Mission, Venetian Lace, then Aylin, and behind these Rose Gayeth. Time for Showcasing on the far side. Moon Target wandering around. Between horses is Sugar Island. Now pulled out Pacific Mission. Aylin is plugging on gallantly actually and beginning to make some inroads. Pacific Mission, Aylin grinding into second place. Still there is Sugar Island. Pacific Mission taken on by Sugar Island. Aylin on the near side chiming in, and it's Aylin who's seeing it out strongest. Aylin beat Pacific Mission, Sugar Island, Rose Gayeth. Time for Showcasing, Moon Target, Venetian Lace, and a gap to Swift Winds. Well, the ground's a little bit softer today. That seemed to be happening in slow motion as Aylin ground on, having been flat to the boards, 2 furlongs out to run down Pacific Mission. Third goes to Sugar Island. The owner's bragging rights just going to go to Rose Gayeth ahead of Time for Showcasing, who set a solid pace over on the far side. It certainly ensured that stamina was required, and that's what Aylin had in the hands of John Egan, and another 2-year-old winner for Carl Burke. This one for Al-Shakab.
And a Group 2 winner for the sire St Mark's Basilica, a 19th stakes race for trainer Carl Burke this season. What a season he's having. Wins the Mayhill for a 3rd time. And when we pick it up, Jason, you in running channeled your inner Mark Johnson, the commentator, because you said David Egan is taking dead aim.
Yeah, had a lovely run through, was sort of slipstreaming in behind the horse he thought he had to beat, Moon Target. And just here, this is a good bit of jockeyship now, switching right in behind off heels, and he's got one challenge as they approach the furlong marker. So he's got his nose in the breeze for what, 230 yards possibly, and it was tough from here, wasn't it? A long way home on the 2-year-olds, a mile into the breeze with a little bit of dig in the ground, and she is the one blessed with the most stamina.
Meanwhile, I was watching Pacific Mission thinking she was running a huge race at the price at 11 to 1, but she was exposed for a lot of the race, and like you say, that headwind probably took its toll in the closing stages. Aylin there able to get the cover, and I think the extra furlong and the slight give in the ground has really played to her strength in terms of stamina. She was a 600,000 guinea purchase at Book 2, the Slaughter of St Mark's Basilica, and a nice type physically, and she's really putting it together here.
And Matt, you probably heard Jason Weaver there in the slipstream, crediting David Egan with a fine ride.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch, and there was a real view, I think, from Goodwood that this horse, as we said to Carl beforehand, was better than we saw that day, was going to be a strong stare, ran right to the line at Goodwood. Still quite fresh right now. She is, David. Yeah, don't worry, I've dealt with worse. She's got lots of talent, stays well.
She does, and would handle even more ease in the ground. I was cautious today. I was drawn out in the wing and won. The headwind's very strong today, Matt, and I wanted to get her in. Probably sat a length further back, but had to sacrifice it just to get out of that headwind. And under pressure, she doesn't do a whole lot quick. Took her a long time to get rolling. Didn't have the tactical speed to actually find the gaps. And to be fair, when I took her to the outside and give her a nice bit of daylight, she hit the line strong. She stayed the mile well.
If it came up really testing in something like the French 1,000 guineas, would that be possible, or does she already probably need further?
I guess haven't hit the line so strong there. Maybe a soft ground filly's mile mightn't be the worst race in the world, but I'll leave that to Carl and Amo and Alshikab and all the connections. But it's a nice problem to have, Matt. She's a filly that handles soft ground and stays really well, and she's done well. She showed a bit of grit today.
Yeah, and she's got talent.
She has a lot of talent, for sure.
Very well done.
So it's Carl Burke, approaches 50 winners with his 2-year-olds. He has an 18.5 to 1 double today, with Venetian Sun to come later in the week. What a season the team are having. And again, on the right, heading the winner. And a big result. One of those races where Coolmore lose. They finished in 3rd with Sugar Island, yet they win, don't they, with St Mark's Basilica having a winner on this stage.
Yeah, first season.